the Walk for Peace. In Montgomery, in a world that feels increasingly divided, a group of orange-robed Buddhist monks is attempting the impossible, capturing the heart of America, one mindful step at a time. A 2,300-mile spiritual pilgrimage from Texas to Washington, D.C., but today, they have arrived at a place where every step carries the weight of history. Welcome to Montgomery, Alabama. This is a city that has shed a sea of tears throughout its hysteria, ground once defined by struggle and sacrifice. But on December 23, 2025, day 59 of the Walk for Peace, those historic tears turned into a fountain of joy and hope. This wasn't just a visit, it was a meeting of two worlds. The ancient Buddhist tradition of mindfulness met the American legacy of the civil rights movement. But before they reached the steps of City HUONG, December 19th, as they crossed the iconic Pettus Bridge in Selma, the Sangha paused midway in a deeply touching act of remembrance. Joined by local residents and pilgrims, they chanted prayers and released flower petals into the Alabama River below, honoring those who suffered and sacrificed their lives on that very bridge during the historic marshes of 1965. This silent, reverent gesture symbolized healing, compassion, and the dedication of merit for peace, proving that the bridge between a painful past and a peaceful future is built by walking together with loving kindness. As they arrived at City Hall, the city's leaders were there to meet them with open arms. State Representative Philip Ensler presented a resolution from the Alabama House of Representatives. Representative Ensler spoke to the power of diversity and the true meaning of peace.
Good morning. Let me first thank Mayor Reed for hosting this here at the city, to all the city council members who are here, and it's an honor on behalf of the Montgomery delegation from the State House to be here. I'll begin by saying that I know we live in challenging times and dark times, but to see this outpouring of support, as was said, to see all the diversity, people of different faiths, of different ethnicities and religions and backgrounds, it really is moving and shows that people want to come together for something better, for something more positive. So for all of the monks, thank you for inspiring us. Thank you for being here. As we were walking this morning, it made me think of the Dr. King quote that I'll paraphrase, that peace is not just the absence of violence, but it's the presence of justice. So it's not just about making sure that we have nonviolence, but it's about making sure that in Alabama we have justice, that we have fairness, and you all have really inspired us to continue that work. So with that, I'm going to read just briefly part of the resolution, because I know we have some others, but this is from the Alabama State House of Representatives, commending the 24 participating Buddhist monks and all the organizers of the Walk for Peace. The beginning says, whereas in a time of great change and reflection for our nation, people across the United States are seeking ways to promote unity, healing, and peace in our communities. And the very end, be it resolved that we do hereby commend the 24 participating Buddhist monks and all the organizers of the Walk for Peace for their efforts to foster unity, healing, and peace across our nation and state. And it is hereby certified by the clerk of the Alabama House of Representatives. So on behalf of, again, the Montgomery delegation, I want to share and present this to you all. And thank you to everyone who is out here. Let's continue to walk and work for peace.
Building on this powerful call for justice and unity, Mayor Stephen Reed welcomed the monks to the cradle of the civil rights movement, drawing a direct line between the monks' journey and the historic marshes of Alabama's past.
We also have a resolution from Alabama State Representative Ken Hessel, but he couldn't make it. So on behalf of him, Mayor Stephen Reed, please.
Good morning. It's an honor to have so many people from not only the city of Montgomery, but throughout our community and our region here to support this endeavor. As I've watched this journey build support from so many people across the country, it truly has been refreshing for me. It's truly been refreshing for what we are trying to do in the city of Montgomery. The symbolism of what this place represents as the beginning of the civil rights movement, whose 70th anniversary we commemorate this day and throughout this year. And those marchers those people who stayed off of buses for well over 381 days is not lost on me. When you consider the marches that came from Selma to Montgomery, it's not lost on me. And so as we stand with our city council, members of our city government, who along with us are pushing to make not only Montgomery a better place for our residents, but a beacon of light and hope for those throughout our state and our nation, it's important for us to not only support, but to stand arm in arm with our brothers and with those that are walking for peace and justice throughout this world. It is important for us to have your support. So many of you who are here, so many of you who have participated, so many of you who have helped these monks in their journey, not just here in Montgomery, but before they got here, and will continue to help them moving forward, that we understand what message this sends, what message their commitment, what message their beliefs send to the nation. And being here in Montgomery, being the mayor of this city, where we recognize all faiths, where we recognize all backgrounds and all religions, and all those who may come with a different set of beliefs, as none being any better than anyone else's. All being able or should be able to live freely, not only in our city, but our state and our nation. And during this time, we want to make sure that we continue to strengthen and uplift these monks. We want to continue to uplift those who are supporting them and partnering with them, as well as what this means, and not to forget it after they have left this city or have left this state, but all the way through their journey to Washington, D.C. And so on behalf of State Representative Kenyatta Hassel, who has expressed his apologies for not being able to make it, I will read his resolution also from the State of Alabama House of Representatives, House Resolution 323, commending the Ku Barakara, the 24 participating Buddhist monks, and all organizers of the Walk of Peace Initiative. Whereas the Walk of Peace Initiative is a historic 2,300-mile spiritual and patriotic journey led by Venerable Bhikkhu Barakara and a delegation of Buddhist monks who are walking across the United States to promote peace, compassion, unity, and healing. And whereas beginning on October 26, 2025 in Fort Worth, Texas, and concluding on February 13, 2026 in Washington, D.C., the Walk for Peace emphasizes that peace is not merely an aspiration, but a way of life that begins within the individual and extends to families, communities, and the nation. And whereas the Walk of Peace monks' passage through Montgomery, Alabama on December 23rd, 2025 includes their community walk to the Alabama State Capitol, prayer offerings for healing at the National Memorial for Peace and Justice and Court Square Fountain, and a public peace gathering at Montgomery City Hall. Their visit reflects Montgomery's historic role as a place of conscience, reconciliation, and moral leadership in the ongoing pursuit of justice and peace. And whereas the Walk for Peace Initiative is commended for its nonviolent message, spiritual dedication, and commitment to fostering understanding across cultures and faith traditions, we welcome the monks of the state of Alabama with gratitude for their efforts to inspire peace, healing, and unity throughout our communities and nation. Now, therefore, be it resolved that we do hereby commend Bhikkhu Barakara, the 24 participating Buddhist monks, and all organizers of the Walk for Peace for their efforts to foster unity, healing, and peace across our state and nation. I hereby certify that the above interim resolution was approved on this 22nd day of December, 2025 pursuant to HR 201, adopted in the 1988 first special session of the Alabama Legislature, signed John E. Treadwell, Clerk, State of Alabama, House of Representatives. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mayor. Now, I would like to invite council members of the City of Montgomery.
Good morning. First of all, let me start by giving yourselves a round of applause for coming out and support this mission at the Buddhist Month. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. I will read a proclamation from the City of Montgomery on the Office of the Mayor. So whereas a devoted group of Buddhist monks has undertaken a remarkable walk for peace, privileged from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C., as a spiritual mission to promote healing and unity and compassion across this nation. And whereas Montgomery, the city whose historic legacy as the cradle of civil rights movement and the beacon of social justice continues to inspire the world, we proudly welcome these monks on December the 22nd, 2025, as they pause to host a community peace gathering and invite the residents to join in celebrating their extraordinary achievement. And whereas by embracing the moment, we honor not only the monks' devoted, but also universal trust that peace begins with each of us through empathy, dialogue, and the courage to walk together toward a better future. So whereas signed by the Mayor of the City of Montgomery of Alabama, do hereby proclaim December the 23rd, 2025 as the Walk for Peace in the City of Montgomery, and urge all residents to extend a warm welcome to our visitors to participate in the community peace gathering as join in celebrating this extraordinary journey in the spirit of unity, goodwill, and hope to come. We thank you guys for coming through Montgomery and visiting our city. Great history. It's another on our timeline of history that created in the City of Montgomery. We thank you and God bless you and keep you.
Thank you, Councilman. Now, the wait is over. I would like to invite Venerable Bhikkhu Panyakara to speak a few words.
Good morning, respected Mahasangha, and I would like to pay respect to State Representative and City Council, Mayor, and great gratitude to all of you here this morning. This is overwhelmed with love and kindness to our monks community. This is our 59 days of walking under the rain, hot, cold, daytime and nighttime. Yesterday we will be able to rest here, not to show you our images or how brave or whatever that is you can call. Our intention to stay here longer is to meet with you all and invited you all to walk with us, to feel it and together to spread peace, loving kindness, and compassion. That is the purpose. And this morning, you all have shown us that. We appreciate it so much. I have one question. Our ancestors, all those people who sacrificed, have died. What is the purpose of them doing that? Why did they do that? Sacrifice their life for peace? Is that right? Peace? Yes. They have sacrificed their life for peace. And they have done that. We are grateful that we didn't have to go through all that. Is that right? And now they have sacrificed their life and they have done that for all of us here to have a peaceful life. And here today again, our Buddhist monk, we walk to remind you their message. And this morning, in front of the City Hall of Montgomery, I respectfully ask all of us here, let hatred, anger, seed within love and kindness, compassion, so that peace can bloom and flourish throughout our country and around the world. Can we do this? Yeah. That is how we pay gratitude to all those people who have sacrificed their life. Can you do this?
Yes.
Can you?
Yes.
Thank you so much for all that. Like I have talked about this several times, peace and happiness is always with us. But we always too busy chasing the outside world and materialities. And that is the reason why we've forgotten it. We let peace and happiness sleep for so long. And our message we brought here to share with you all is to let you know that just pause a moment, look within, then open that box. Free peace and happiness. Awaken them. Don't let them continue sleeping, because we will have a longer sleep after we die. We don't need to waste time that way. And the reason why we are suffering so much in life is because we are not mindful on our verbal, action, and thinking mentally. That's why when something happens to our life, we always react so quickly. And the more we react, the suffer we are. We cannot control our mind. We cannot control our speech, our action. And that is the reason why we suffer. We have full of anger and hatred. Today you have promised us and promised yourself that let hatred and anger cease within loving kindness and compassion already. And so we have to do something to support that. A lot of you might have heard it already online, but I would love to say that again, to repeat it. Every day when we wake up, our mind is fresh and pure. If we don't plant a good seed, a wholesome seed into that mind, then our mind will pick up all the trash in our past to chew it over and over, which is all the bad habits, all the things that we are not happy with. We will chew it over and over. So that we have to let our mind have a purpose of living in that day. By waking up, last night I shared with the 5 seconds of living. When we wake up, most of us snooze the alarm when the alarm goes off. And then the bed will grow arms and legs to pull us down. We die in bed. So now, from now on, every time when the alarm goes off, if your mind thinking that it's too cold, it's warm in here, then please give yourself only 5 seconds to live by counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and get up. If you wasted your 5 seconds, you wasted your whole life. When you got up, the first thing you should let yourself, your mind and your body do, which is having a job. Get a piece of paper, write down one statement. Today is going to be my peaceful day. After you wrote that down, read it over and over with our eyes. And then after that, read it out loud. To tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day and no one can mess it up except me. Right? Only us can mess it up, no one else. If we don't take it, when people say something or do something to us, we don't take it, it belongs to them. We just have to live peacefully that way. And throughout the day, please be mindful on every little thing that we do. One task at a time. Do one thing at a time, not multitask. And be mindful with what you do. When you eat, just aware of eating. When you washing dishes, cooking, just one thing, pay fully attention to it. No sidetrack. Can we all do this? If we can do this throughout our day, that is going to be our peaceful day. And at night time before we go to bed, please sit back straight and rewind it. Your whole day, what have you done? Have you said anything hurtfully to anyone or done something that hurtful to anyone? If you did, then please promise yourself that tomorrow you will fix that problem and then go to bed without checking on the phone. Okay? The phone is what I said, your lovers. So don't live with your lovers too much before you go to bed. After you woke up in the morning, get a piece of paper out and repeat that process. Today is going to be my peaceful day. I promise I will fix the problem I have done wrong yesterday. Can we all do this? Yeah. And so today is our peaceful day. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the support and all the love that you have given to us. And we respectfully and would love to invite you all to walk with us to Washington, D.C. Well, that laugh, is that you will join or no? Well, even if you join, I will have to refuse it. I would ask you to walk spiritually with us to Washington, D.C. by every day practicing to be mindful to have your peaceful day. If all of us here can have a peaceful and happy day, means our family, our neighbors, our society, our city, our state, our country, and the whole world will be at peace. Peace will bloom and flourish throughout the world. May you all be well, be happy, and peaceful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bante. I would like to thank the city of Montgomery, Mayor Reed, all the council members, and my friend Jennifer, the Director of Cultural Affairs for the city of Montgomery, for all the support that we have received here in the city of Montgomery. And thank you to all of you for joining us here. And this concludes the peace gathering. We are not done yet. We are walking to the Capitol and have a group photo there.
The day ended as the monks and the people of Alabama walked together to the state capitol. As the bells tolled Silent Night under a towering Christmas tree, the message was clear. By the time they left Montgomery, the monks had completed 1,045 miles. They still have a long way to go to reach DC. But in this city of tears, they found a wellspring of peace. Peace begins with a single step, and today, that step was taken in Montgomery. If you want to follow that 2,300-mile journey to the Capitol, make sure to subscribe and walk with us spiritually. As the monks say, may you all be well, happy, and peaceful. We'll see you in the next city.